But what is going on, guys? We are back with another video today. It is week 8 in our Las Vegas Raiders franchise. We just got done beating the Cardinals, which is a big shock because we've been looking terrible lately. We obviously have 3 straight games of divisional matchup opponents. Obviously, looking at the roster, the record there, the other 2 teams not looking super great, but they can easily beat us. It doesn't take much. And then obviously the Chiefs are the Chiefs. We don't have to worry about that. We know we're going to lose. But it's obviously the trade deadline. Maybe try to get a trade or 2 in, see what we can do with the team. And obviously, this team has gone through quite a bit of issues lately. And those issues mainly come off the field. This is the offense. You know that guy, Deshaun Jackson. He's that guy. He's actually played pretty well for us, and he's barely been here. McKenzie, he's barely floating above being benched. Let's just be honest. He's barely doing it. Running backs, Jacobs actually had a really good season so far. Cooper, with his kick return specialty looking pretty good. He's got to get more playing time. He just seems like he's going to be something special for this squad. O-line, is Kappa back? He's not back. Okay, it was Davis that's back. I thought Kappa was back. I think might actually be next week. It is next week. That's why it felt like he was back. And then defensively, obviously, looking at that cornerback spot, look to trade for someone. And then probably linebacker. I'm not really liking what we got, honestly. But yeah, I mean, we're still 4-4. Get a nice trade or 2. Who knows where this team can go. D-line is kind of improved, maybe not so much. But where we can improve. And I don't know how much it'll cost. It shouldn't cost too much. And that is on the sub button on the YouTube channel. I have to specify YouTube channel because we're streaming live on twitch.tv/Jeromepkr. I don't want people to be like subbing and be like, well, hey, hold up. I was under the impression this was a free concert. Please don't push me into the ground and then I suffer. Nah, that's too soon. But maybe think about subscribing. Maybe leave a like. We do a ton of franchise stuff. And yeah, let's get into the festivities. And we trade for this former top 5 overall draft pick. They said just the 2nd round pick, but they would take Arnett just in case he was able to clear his legal issues up. Ooh, Monty Rice. Cox. Who doesn't love Cox? I love Cox. All right, so we actually trade for a linebacker on top of cornerback Jeff Okudah. So I mean, our draft picks are thinning out, but our talent is not. All right, we're trading a 4th round pick for Monty Rice. I know he's a former late 3rd rounder, but clearly has not worked out for the Titans. I'm willing to give him another shot. He's still kind of young. But yeah, we made a couple of trades, not terrible, and we are moving on to week 9. No breakouts, unfortunately. They've been kind of clutch. If we would have had, what's his name, Jeff Okudah with a breakout or something, would have absolutely scammed the Lions, and it would have made so much sense. Alex Kappa back in the starting lineup. Hopefully the lineup didn't mess up because you know the way Madden is. But we will do some training and see if we have any upgrades and get into hopefully not a game that puts us under 500 yet again. So for the upgrades, a very fun 1 upgrade, and it's an offensive lineman. Sweet. Go for power. No upgrade in overall, but he's a center. He's an offensive lineman in the interior, so you got to go power, and yeah, he's a very good pick. Very good trade. I don't remember what we traded for him. Probably a 2nd round pick or something like that. We don't like the 2nd round. We avoid that round. No one asked. All right, here it is. The Chargers. Cool uniforms, cool stadium. Hopefully the 7 fans here enjoy the experience. All the other ones are just holograms. They put a lot of money into the COVID holograms, and they're going to get their freaking value out of them. You best believe it. Justin Herbert, looking at those numbers, I mean, okay, I guess. I mean, seems like a lot of the quarterbacks we've been playing haven't really been playing super great. And this is the squad we wanted to see the most. These are the boys, not those boys. Those are the bad boys. Not in the good way, not in the like, oh, he's so bad, I want to take him out for dinner. It's something, that's how all girls sound. That's how it works. But of course, McKenzie, the guy with the hottest of seats. Maybe even us as the coach, honestly, with the way things have gone down. Culture problem here in Vegas for sure. Who would have thought? Obviously, we're not in Vegas now. We're in LA, so much better. Yeah, our players are not going to make the season. They're not going to finish it. There's going to be some gambling addicts. There's going to be, you know, some sword fighting accidents. There's going to be a lot of bad things happening with these players, and we're just past the trade deadline, so it's going to be great. I can't wait till we're selected in the top 5, and we trade our freaking 2nd round pick over for it. But Jeff Okuda, I don't know how much he's going to play because obviously, you know, came in here for only like half a week. Really didn't get a whole lot of practice in. But we can keep it simple for him, and maybe he can play most of the game. We'll see. A team that is, once again, as we always say it, and they do nothing to change it being a fact, always plays really bad. Always plays so bad despite having a pretty damn good talented roster. Looking at the offense there for Justin Herbert, once again, I mean, not really that great, to be honest. And I think they're pretty much intact for their players. The question is Keenan Allen going to be in? It seems like every time we play them, he's not around. And I think that may still be the case. I don't know if he's injured again or if they traded him or what happened, but he's not in again. And there goes Clellan forcing it, and no! Trayvon misses. Good job by Abram. Just takes him down instantly. That's a big boy. Trayvon just completely misses on the swat. I don't know how. He was all over it. Byers in now over Clellan Ferrell on this play. And Byers doing a pretty good job, but can't get there. And a few of our linebackers also do the same. He gained 6 on what should have been maybe 3 at most. But here we are, 2nd and 4. Divine Diablo, glad to see his face back there. And Clellan forcing the issue, and guess what? Again, and Mullen pops the ball out, but of course, out of bounds there. Mullen popped him, but once again, in the flats, no one in sight. And the worst part is, very close to a sack yet again. So close, yet so far away. 1st and 10. Diablo, untouched. The running back picks us up. And on the run, he makes a terrible decision. Trayvon can't break it free. Herbert with the tackle, and we get a pick in the first quarter. Since when? We have got to be the last place team in the league when it comes to forcing turnovers. Yet here we are in the first quarter with a forced turnover. Littleton off the edge, and we don't look at that. 1st and 10, they're stacking hard. Play action is not the worst call to go with. And I think we're just going to go to the fullback here. It's a bit late, but there is nobody coming up. Really good blocking for once, and we had all the time in the world to wait for something to develop. It didn't really develop. There was a couple of looks we could have taken, but they were all risky. And we're going to go right up the middle. Both of their edge rushers are superstar or better. And there goes Jacobs taking advantage of the wide open lane, but only gains 2. Nwosu to the left side. Speaking of Nwosu, and oh my lord. How in the world is Waller and Colton Miller being dominated that hard by an edge rusher, not even really known for his block shedding? What? Play action. And there goes Deshaun Jackson. There's nobody in sight. Normally they leave Waller wide open on that one. This time they fell for it, and that just left him absolutely open for basically the free first down. That's why we struggle. That's why we struggle. On the run again, looking for Edwards, and maybe would have had him last second, but I'm just taking what we can get. It's one of our big problems this season, and maybe even last season near the end of it. Just not taking what we can get. They're going to challenge a 7-yard play on 1st and 10 inside the 30. What even is this? Is that right foot actually out though? Like, even if he's out, like, you know, fair enough. That was what? Deshaun, you feeling okay? We gotta get the first down to make him feel stupid. And I mean, I suppose good challenge, but there's one thing that isn't being said, and it's the fact that we converted when we were 2nd and 13. So, like, you know, what do you want? And there's a little bit of pressure. There's a little bit of a flag. It could be on us still. Maybe a late hit on the quarterback, though. Roughing the passer. Oh, no. That's a first down. Suck it, Nwosu. Loser. I think it's honestly pick on Nwosu day. He's in coverage. I'm going to throw against him. I should have taken it, dude. And we're going to take the sack instead of throwing it away. Is that what we're doing, Mackenzie? I thought he was gonna. The thing is, hear me out. This is what I see. Okay, this is what I see. My eyes work. Nwosu gets beat without a doubt, but look at the other side. Deshaun freaking Jackson. I think he believed in Nwosu. This guy is there. If I throw that, he's jumping that. It's Callahan. He's pretty good corner. There is where I should have thrown it when he's actually tied up. The problem is, I thought Deshaun actually beat him, which he kind of did, but we ran out of space. It was just unfortunate, and you know, these things happen. For a 17-yard sack, not traditionally, but they do today, because once again, it's us. And there's Deshaun, but unfortunate timing. The blitz causes the pressure, and I think we're going to take what we can get and just try to make this field goal a little bit easier. Or throw a pick. Oh, we're going to make the field goal a little bit harder, actually. I lied. Daniel Carlson, the best in the biz, somehow. Right down the middle. Right down the middle. Very close to. Either way, we got a field goal. That's all that matters. Max Crosby. A little bit of a late hit, kinda, but guess what? You give me a 15-yard penalty, but you can't take away the season-ending injury that I put on you, right? I mean, we're not... This isn't New Orleans. Although at this rate, I mean, one can debate that we're worse than anyone. And what a try by Okuda. Who kind of gets beat, but who hasn't by Mike Williams so far? Very overthrown, but that is a giant man catching that ball. Hightower getting in. Nice. Kwiatkowski blow it up. Kwiatkowski blow it up! And once again, and we miss, of course. Just give him the first down. God dang it. This Herbert guy is a nutcase. He gets crushed, and he still delivers. He's like a reliable food service. There you go, Kwiatkowski. Is that a loss of one? It is. Wow, we forced someone to losing yards. Sweet. Max Crosby on Bulaga. And we got locked up. Clellan getting the pressure in there, of course. Herbert, who's actually been really good at, you know, sticking with it, taking the hit for the squad, for the throw, actually doesn't there, and he gets caught stepping back while throwing. Screen pass again and throws it way too early. That's a wasted opportunity by Herbert. We're on it, but there's a lot of traffic there. There's no doubt in my mind that they have a chance to get away with that and potentially get the first down or at least field goal range. Instead, it's going to be a punt, and a poor one at that. 20-yard punt. Name is long. Does not kick that way. Save him up, just saying. Jacobs, a loss of one, just about, against this DT set. I had so many players there, and the ball is going to be incomplete because more pressure, and once again, just took too long to throw it. But, like, I just simply don't trust them. And that is... Oh, it's got to be caught! Deshaun, what are you doing? That has to be caught, dude. That's just, like, there's no arguing that. That needs to be a ball that is caught. And it wasn't. Ooh, I thought his knees were gone. Smart move by them. Even though it doesn't work, good on them for changing it up. But, hey, we did well. Merrick gets there, Byers gets there. I'm glad to see that we got new names coming in and out of the lineup. That's all I can tell you. That's my happiness for the day. Get the rookie Gresham involved, maybe. No, we're not. Eckler, good decision to go back to it because we were definitely caught off guard. Gains 5, making it a manageable 3rd and 5. I think it's time to blitz. Got a lot of players here. Gresham, no, that's not Gresham. Either way, Yannick Ngakwe's... Yeah, he's not really that athletic. I was going to say that, but that would be a lie. Is that like a screen pass again? Either way, Yannick in space making a tackle on freaking Austin Eckler. I mean, some of the league's best have troubles doing that. Absolutely impressive. And yet another 3 and out by an offense today. Deshaun Jackson just go down. Nope, he will take the hit anyways to the 23. All right, Jacobs to the left, getting some blocks for once. Really? Who is that? Is that Nasir Adderley? He's a bust. In Canton, he's the god of all gods. What? 2nd and 3, play action, look. Got the block and release. We should have taken that. Now we got Waller. They're nowhere in sight, to be fair. And we try to truck over Joey Bosa. Not the greatest decision we've ever had, but I suppose it wasn't the worst, kind of. And Kenyon, no, that's not Kenyon Drake, it's Jacobs. I'm used to those type of looks, like the shotgun runs to typically be Kenyon Drake, but it wasn't that time. I mean, at the end of the day, what do you want from us there? Renfro to the outside, Deshaun, we'll try it. Sean Jackson, a little underthrown, he's going to be short. You got to go for it. 4th and inches, you got to go for it. And Kenyon Drake's got room. There you go. 4th and inches from the 44 now. What a play. It worked out. I mean, you don't know which way it's going to go. It could have kept it there, didn't. And obviously, once again, that worked out to perfection. The drive continues. And there's my boy. Oh, that's going to be picked off by Nasir Adderley. In what world is he reading that? In what world? He's backing up. No shot. Look at him bait this out. He's like a 17 overall. Look at this. Out of nowhere, just sees it. Diablo, there you go. Monty Rice. First play, actually, I believe, in. And comes away with a tackle, almost a tackle for a loss. Open field tackle, absolutely needed to get that. Otherwise, he is getting a lot of yards there. Could have been worse. Definitely could have been worse. Not a bad little play. And we go deep. And Clellan forces the sack. Was that the sheesh? 3rd and 22. We're going to be backing people off a little bit here. Linebacker on Mike Williams. Although Divine Diablo is debatably a linebacker. He's kind of a safety as well, isn't he? And he's going to go over the middle. Really good play on Gaithers by Okuda, which will force a punt. So both teams have looked absolutely atrocious today, but we're still in the lead and obviously have a couple opportunities here before half to maybe score, and we're letting that go. I'm optimistic, but I'm not that optimistic. Do we go with the man? No, we're not going with Edwards. We go low. Yeah, and it's picked off! Awful read, and it's a touchdown. Is that Nasir again? This guy's insane! Nasir Adderley, I know is a bit of a force, but I'm looking around. I'm not seeing a damn thing. We've got these sliders on freaking God mode, juiced Jackson 5 level. And Nasir just does a thing again. First and goal from the 7. We're going to be bringing the house, and good job by Yannick off the edge. These Chargers, man, they're playing hard out here, but at the same time, they've yet to score. I mean, you just don't know. Both teams have played awful. It's absolutely awful so far. We're over the middle, and that could be another sack for Clellan Ferrell. This man's coming for the sack record. I'm just saying. I mean, it was a low throw. I thought it was safe. It wasn't. Max Crosby can't even get close. Come on, Max. That's all right. We let that happen every day of the week. And, okay, the world's worst first half is coming to an end here with a 3-3 score so far. All right, 3-all. What a score. Super fun. Besides the fact that we just can't throw the damn ball at all, is the fact that we can't run the ball at all. I know they're kind of stacking, but there you go, Jacobs. Switch the hand. What are you, new to the league? Switch the ball. It's Nasir, so he probably would have just punched out and recovered it and scored anyways, but you never know until you try. Play action, we're going to be running it back right. This is interesting. We're in trouble. Not a bad look, though. I mean, it's going to be like a 4-yard gain, and we risked a lot getting it there. But good job by McKenzie. Fair enough. Finally a positive play out of what looked like it was going to be disastrous. Although they do have the corner or the safety off the edge. And there goes Jacobs running a man over. I love it. From the 47-yard line, Jacobs trying to filter through all the nonsense. He's getting a little bit more lanes, and he's obviously breaking more tackles. Or just running through people, I suppose. So, fair enough. Wiggle route. Now we're going to go to Sean, I think. Quick throw underneath. Kenyon right in between. Picking up a block from Deshaun. That is beautiful timing. Good read. Take what you can get. And Kenyon Drake does the rest, as he usually does. First and 10 from the 28-yard line. Jacobs actually getting a little bit of blocks there. Only gains 3. Once again, just over 3 yards per carry. Nothing great at all, but he's fighting hard still. I can't really blame him for anything that's happening. That's a tough one. Really good throw. Finally getting the ball there, and I keep forgetting about Derwin James. It's really been the other safety, Nasir Adderley, making the plays. Edwards not super fast, but it's all about misdirection. You don't expect him to be the guy to take this. And there's a reason why. He's really slow. Over the middle. We're going to look to run. McKenzie. And maybe you should have... I mean, we took the hit anyways. Maybe we should have just went for it. We would have had the first down if we would have just taken the hit. We obviously slowed down to try to slide, which is a smart call, but we got hit anyways. Do we... You know what? Once again, misdirection. You don't expect it to go to Drake. And it goes to Drake. Derwin. Really good job in the hole. Which, honestly, if I'm them, I call a timeout for sure. But, honestly, with them not calling a timeout here, maybe not the worst call for us. It's Jacobs on a pitch who expects the pitch. And they didn't matter anyways, because we got it right up there and pitched it and then just cut straight to the middle. And we get the first, and honestly, maybe the only touchdown on the day. giving us the 7-point lead with about a minute left in the second. Get in there, Clellan, fighting hard, but he's not going to get there. Somebody come up. Gladney misses. And that is a lot of room for the tight end. And Diablo's hurt. On top of all of it, not only do we lose Diablo again, potentially for long term, but they don't even have to waste the timeout staying in bounds. That is so bad. Stepping up, we had him. Okuda! Ooh, kind of almost got beat at the last second. Number 30 versus number 30, and they were neck and neck. Perfect coverage. Beautiful. Okuda getting a second life here in Las Vegas. You can take that over in the middle all day. Help him. Funches gets it to the 48. They're obviously going to call a timeout. Not bad. Absolutely appreciate it a ton, my dude. And, I mean, it's good coverage. It's just an even better throw and connection, simply put. But yeah, they aren't all perfect, obviously. Perfect? That was weird to say like that. Clellan kind of gets pushed into it. Okuda! And he misses to the 15, and they save the timeout. The comeback route has absolutely been Okuda's kryptonite this game, without a doubt. He's been way better in just straight up, like, press man. But whenever we give him a little bit of room, he just overthinks it, I think. Monty Rice, perfect coverage. He's in trouble. And he's just going to take the sack. Yannick is just going to keep working. And the left tackle finally gets beat. Not the left tackle's fault at all. If you're Justin Herbert, you've got to get out of there. And that's just a sell. That's a huge sell. But they still are able to get points on the board and make it a 4-point game. All right, looking at the first half, I mean, realistically, we've played way better than them. We just haven't been able to continue a drive, and the turnovers are just giving them way too many opportunities. If we just simply alone just keep the ball away from them, that alone puts up more points on the board for us. But changing the focus to short passes because the pressure's getting there, and then defending, once again, the short pass. I think that's the best way to do it. The medium passes have opened up just because the pressure's been inconsistent. If not for the pressure, though, they would be forced to return back to the short game. So better pressure in the second half, or more consistent pressure, maybe more blitzes at least. And I think we'll just get them right into our game plan, which, once again, throw it short. Which obviously now is also our offensive game plan. Yeah, Mullen on him might be the better course of action. There goes Edwards. Maybe would have had Renfro for more, but let's stick to the throws we think we can hit rather than throws that, let's be honest, we aren't hitting. That is a really bad route by Waller. That is disgustingly bad. There's just no room for it. 2nd and 10, screen pass. It's usually 3rd down that we go for the screen. We wait for the block. Spin move works. Stiff arm. Down to the 49. What a play. Kenyon Drake, who I'm going to be honest, has been the best running back on this squad. Has it been more in the receiving game than the actual run game? Technically, but it's still, you know, his position. And Kenyon Drake, once again, going to try to take that wide. Gets the first down, taking on Derwin James in the process. You need both if you want to keep one of them. And we maybe had not Kenyon Drake, but Renfro, and there's the Derwin James we know and hate. Hit stick fumble. Kenyon Drake down for the count. Clellan getting locked up. Linebackers. Uh-oh, there's some room. You knew it was going to happen sooner or later. Monty Rice and Abram combined for the tackle, and only up by 4 after the fumble. This is bad. Even though we're not in man. Dropping back. Not going to get there in time. And Mullen, I mean, beat on the comeback again. That's just been their play. The comeback route has actually been really good for him, but definitely a lot closer Mullen was than Okuda by a mile. We'll say, though, even though it's a lesser talent, the assignment for Okuda now is actually technically tougher. And we left the running back wide open there. And good tackle by Diablo. Only gained 3. There's a lot of space there. Not bad. False start. Back him up, Chief. Back him up. Hey, you put Mike Williams in the flat and then a comeback route and just all day. Monty Rice. Oh, there goes Eckler, but he gets tripped up. Maybe the refs need to look back at that one. I mean, I appreciate it, Diablo, but I'm going to be honest with you. That might have been a little bit of a dirty one. That may have been tripping. And there's no one on the outside. That is our fault, without a doubt. It's a screen. What? Thank God for a really bad spin move by Eckler, but we were all over that with Clellan. Where's my tackle, damn it? And Littleton, one-on-one, makes the tackle. 3 + 3 + 3 is not a first down. We have a chance. We have a chance. Who is that? Okuda on the inside. We can do it. I believe in this team. Get up there. He's short. 3 + 3 + 3 is not a first down, damn it. That's literally what they gained. 3 straight plays, 3 yards. It's 4th and inches from the 4. I know it's tough to kick a field goal here, but maybe you do if you're them. I'm just saying. Monty Rice. Get up there, Littleton, no! Wait, why the hell is Littleton one-on-one with Mike? Isn't it Mullen's job? Did we need to call a timeout? What the hell was that? I suppose, to be fair, Mike Williams has kind of been beating the press, so maybe you go with the bigger guy to try to stop him. In fairness. In fairness. Is that a joke? There goes Cooper to the 25. I mean, I guess by voice maybe, but and that's not even... That's really unlikely. Yeah, I suppose it's not the worst call in the world. Like I said, you know, Mike Williams have been beating the press like it's just his job, which it technically is. Jacobs. I do not think that's Mackenzie's fault. I don't know what that is, but I cannot imagine it being that close and it being Mackenzie's fault. Derwin just take the bait on Waller, damn it. There's no one... Jacobs! This could be a game over. We could legitimately lose. That's crazy. Oh, and a dime. Oh, it's beautiful. A completed down on 3rd and long. What a throw. Now, that's a good challenge. You kind of have to. But if they fail this, they are out of challenges for the rest of this game. And he's in this time. You got him the first time. Shame on him. This time, that is a first down. Deshaun Jackson clutches up. Good enough throw. Give us our first down, baby. In fairness, with the way they've played, the way we've played, I mean, that's a game-defining moment there, potentially. Pitch to the right. Nobody going to pick up the block on Joey. Thankfully, we got out there, but it's only going to get us back to the line anyways. Quick throw out of the backfield. Kenyon Drake going to gain about 7. That man's been clutch today. In cut. Waller down the middle. Jacobs on the wheel. Let's see it. That's tough. Good catch. Deliver the strike with McKenzie. I mean, they've played some pretty good defense. Stupid fumble, dude. Right up the middle. Mr. Jacobs trucking a guy over, but only gaining 2, maybe 3. And there's just no time to throw. We're going to gain a yard. I mean, that was instant. Edwards. What is Edwards stopping for? Was it just a bad throw? I mean, have to punt it. Edwards is about to break free. Wasted opportunity. I don't know what happened there. Are we... Core? Do you want to get the ball off before they block the damn thing? And a really bad punt by us, too. Maybe not as bad as theirs earlier, but that's not a good one either. To the 17-yard line. Cullen, no. Oh, how are we not getting there, Jaron? And honestly, Diablo, you should have just gave him the first down. 2nd and 2 is way worse for us. Monty Rice looks significantly smaller than everyone. And there you go, Max. That's what we want to see. 3rd and inches. It's out of the 4th, down 3. It's been an ugly game. But with these games, the worst thing you can do is lose. If you at least win, there's positives. If you lose, it's always negative. And we miss. He gets the cut move in the 1st. We got bumped off, maybe even tripped. Once again, that tripping penalty very narrowly called. And they're going to get the first down, extend the drive. And they're just squeezing everything. Great teamwork once again. The team has been really good together in that sense. You know, someone gets beat. Typically, there's someone else there. And I mean, even on that 4th down, unlikely. Almost did it. Running the blitz again. Trayvon. Trayvon gets the sack with the help of Kwiatkowski. 3rd and 11. We're getting more risky, and it's working out. Okuda with the press. Okuda got to get out there. Okuda missed. No! Soft open field tackle. Eckler makes the little shimmy move inside. I thought we were about to make the play of the year there, and Eckler, just too elusive. Oh, man. We get caught off. And that ball is... I mean, Okuda's there that time. How many inches? All of them. Clellan. And there's nobody. This time it's not freaking so close, so far away. There's just everyone's far away. Yannick was supposed to drop back for the bait, and I don't know where he was off to, but I did not see him at all. Time to shoot it with Kwiat. And huge hit, Diablo, and he picks it up. We have life. I honestly thought they were just going to drive all the way down on us, waste every inch of the clock. And nah, dude, he was no way he was down. No way he was down. He was down. The wiggle outside. What is he doing? Trayvon just got destroyed. If we didn't come back there, that would have been a touchdown. And Diablo, we forced the issue. And Parham's going to gain about 9, maybe 10. You want to come up, everybody? Gets the quick throw out there. Parham's going to score. Touchdown, Donald Parham, the big man, makes the play, and that could be the game. We just have had no answer on offense. Offense has just been dormant. It's just been dead. Clearly, it's just, there's not enough going on. And offensive line has just been awful. I mean, we brought extra blockers. Can we have, like, any support at all today? Anything? Please? This play looks like a bust out the gate. Ah, nobody gets open. Rolling out, making the right call by keeping the eyes down the field, especially after losing so many yards on first down. And there's still no one open. And there's no one on Deshaun, and he misses the throw. McKenzie misses the wide open throw. That could be him. Holy crap, look at Colton Miller. He is a big fella. And look at the crowds going nuts right now. Let's get a block from Waller, who expects him to stay on the block. That's not bad. And he drops it. McKenzie delivers quite possibly the throw of the year. And Edwards has the audacity to drop it. Literally the throw of the year. And he drops it. You are honestly joking me. And the worst part is, there's still a chance. There's still a chance. But with the way our offense is played, I wouldn't put much freaking emphasis on it or chance. And I mean, well, there it is. All right, we got to blow this up with Monty. And we don't. That's the win. Throwing this ball into Derwin. Oh, they actually moved him. That's not half bad. And he actually picks that. He actually picks... Get this guy as our wide receiver. Get him as our wide receiver. Better than our receivers, simply put. Just such... And they're on 3rd and 7. They're not just going to, like... Just, you know, run the ball, do whatever. Now I hope their quarterback dies. Come on, Clellan. Yeah, screw you. Get tossed. That's a pretty damn good throw. And Waller, unlike Edwards, actually holds on to the ball. And perfect throw and catch to the 28. In cut, Kenyon Drake on the wheel. And the game's going to end in a sack. They're only bringing 3 or 4, and we just can't block them. It's actually nuts. But anyways, that's going to be the result. It sounds like the Chargers fans are booing, which actually it might be our fans booing because the Chargers don't have any. 27-10. We're taking photos with our division rivals after they just absolutely destroyed us. These offensive linemen are legitimately taking photos with them like they're on their team, which the way they played, I wouldn't really disagree with that because it really sure as hell felt like they were on Team Chargers there. They were terrible. Absolutely terrible. The offensive line was bad, specifically the tackles. And honestly, I feel like Colton Miller was almost worse than Leatherwood. I felt like Nwosu was the guy getting free to us more often than Joey Bosa. Like, it's actually ridiculous. It's crazy how much pressure we had. Jacobs with the best passer rating on our team with the touch pass. So sad. I can't even blame McKenzie, but honestly, like, do you still try to change something up just because it didn't work with him in there again? I don't know. We'll see. I I don't know what we can do. Cooper comes up for Renfroe, maybe. We just need more speed on the team, I think. Because Edwards has really just been playing bad. We need to definitely put a lot into the offense in the offseason, specifically the wide receivers. Once again, defense was actually pretty damn good. We just couldn't really make... I will say they do have a pretty good team. You got J.C. Jackson as well, but you just couldn't make anything happen with the... I wouldn't even say short fields, but just the Chargers not scoring. You know, the offense has less pressure because of that, but it doesn't matter. Really would have liked to see a better performance. And honestly, Hunter Renfrow has not been the guy. He just simply hasn't. We need some more speed. Hunter Renfrow just doesn't seem to have it. He'll probably be gone after this year. Edwards will probably be gone after this year. Deshaun will be retired after this year, I'd say. So outside of Cooper, I mean, I don't even know who's going to be on this damn roster. I really don't. So it's mid-season, but I'm already looking at the offseason because I just don't think we have it. I just don't think we have the squad necessary to come even close to competing. It just seems like it's a new problem every week. Like, it really does. Like, the quarterback's always going to be an issue because he's a youngster that's, you know, this whole quarterback roster is just made up of a bunch of players that need to prove themselves, and I don't think they can. Jacobs is only as good as his blockers because he's a little bit slow off the start. He's very powerful. But with the fact of him getting hit basically behind the line of scrimmage every play, it's hard for him to do anything. The O-line's been atrocious. We went from Alex Leatherwood being our worst lineman to the way he's been playing as potentially one of the best linemen. I mean, going up against Bosa, he played better than Colton Miller. And Bosa's a much better talent. And we tend to drift to right more often. So, tougher job for Leatherwood. Seemed to be the best equipped. And this is the week we actually got all of our linemen back. And it was the worst week by far. There was no separation from anyone. Darren Waller was running lazy routes. I mean, it was just bad across the board. Defensively was actually pretty good. The pass rush was a little bit better this week. Still a lot of inconsistencies. Cornerback play, there was some blown coverages, but at the same time, there was a lot of tight coverages as well. I think the pass rush, once again, is playing as talented as they should be playing. I think this team is perfect on defense, the way they played this week at least, but once again, it's the underachieving Chargers, and we just underachieved harder than they did. I don't know. Going forward, this is a disaster, especially since we've just passed the trade deadline and cannot make any more moves going forward. But we play Denver. Maybe we can get back on track with a win there. But then we have the Chiefs and the Bengals. This looks like a losing season. Unless we get a sneaky little wild card spot, this could be a missed playoff season in general. And that's pretty much going to be it. A bit of a devastating loss, but honestly, nothing. Nothing. I mean, the defense was good. Outside of that, though, I mean, the offense was atrocious. It is a decent defense. You do have to give it to them. But overall, we should have been way better. We just couldn't get anything going. We didn't put any points up, really. It was kind of a disaster. Going into the next week, we're really just hoping that the Broncos are just so much worse of a team than us that we just look better. Because realistically, once again, there's nothing positive to take from that offensive performance at all. Obviously, we're going to keep trying. Thought maybe with those new additions, we would actually be better, which I suppose on defense we were, but maybe the receiving position wasn't. Maybe it was a bigger issue than I thought. And honestly, there's a chance that we replace pretty much everyone on the offensive side of the ball, at least receiver-wise, maybe besides Waller coming up in the offseason. But we have to make it work right now, so I don't know. We'll see. I was going to show the sliders and I completely forgot, but we'll show them next episode, hopefully, which will be streaming live on twitch.tv/Jeromepkr on Thursday. Anyways, that is about it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, maybe leave a like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr, second channel PKers, plays, and then twitch.tv/Jeromepkr for streams. And like I said, that's about it. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys come back for next video. But until next video,